the first time I'm starting the game. Huh? This is the first time I'm starting the game. So like,
it's fine.
have you played any of the other King's Quest games?
I played a little bit of like the second one, but I tried to like start over because, you know, a couple died. I'm like, fuck! I want to get everyone out of here. Then other games came out, and then I got fucking caught up. It should be fine. It should be fine. We be fine.
Okay.
We good.
Anyways, with that, welcome. We are the Vileblood Brothers. They're playing some fucking King's Quest. We got Dimera. We want to play King's Quest.
Yes. Oh my god, look at all these games.
Wait, I didn't download those?
What, these two? I think you gotta pay for these two.
That's bullshit. I'll figure that out later.
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna start chapter 1.
Last time I checked, I bought the whole thing. Maybe.
Yeah, but with the whole thing, the disc, they only came out with only like 3 chapters.
That shit can eat my ass. I bought the whole thing.
I understand, but after they updated the game, they brought out 2 more chapters.
I fuck about the whole damn thing. I paid money.
Oh my gosh, it's a whale, you guys.
Chris fucking hates these games.
What, Telltale games?
Like, he doesn't like point-and-click games, and that's what King's Quest used to be. And it's basically kind of like a souped-up point-and-click game.
I've not been back there in years. But it
Damn, I wish there was a
place.
Wait.
There we go.
Just take a fucking minute. I want my
Apply
subtitles.
changes.
I want my subtitles.
And then it gets talking, just erupt, like, just done.
Yeah. Oh, look at all these coins.
You're already a king when you were
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
That's bad luck. Stealing someone's wishes.
Dirty mattress.
How much blood and semen do you think is in that mattress?
I don't even want to fucking think about it. Oh no. Remember that, you guys.
You rang the dinner bell.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Oh my god, this beautiful water fountain. Yep, I said water fountain.
But why? Why did you say that?
Because it kind of looks like a water fountain. Because, you know, like shaving and bullshit.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
2 odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn
Oh
one
my
and see what
gosh.
happened.
Which one should we do? Should we go to the left? Right?
Oh, clearly the left one where the skeleton dead is fucking flung out. Like,
What they didn't tell you was that was also a trap. What the fuck is all these beds?
it's a mattress dragon.
I don't believe.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail of this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind. beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to...
My way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection.
His quest to become king. King's quest. Trademark. What's with all the beds?
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
Sure, dog.
Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Oh.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. In archery lessons, I can barely hit a haymaker.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers. I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it.
I don't think a missing handle would have fucking stopped you from turning that shit.
What did you use to fix the...
I did not wake the dragon. But the bell did.
Dragon's chains were
I think
coiled
this
around
dragon's
giant
trained.
hooks which mounted to the cave wall.
I think he's getting lynched.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Wouldn't want to get speared, huh? I remember all the old King's Quest games had like 20-ass fucking death scenes.
Yeah, I ain't trying to die right now.
You know how much it would suck to have an arrow in your eye, and you don't have the fucking arms to fucking pull it out?
Shit, how you think that dragon?
I imagine if you step on the bones, you have to go all the way back to the bed.
Ah, shit. But I think if you just wake up the dragon, I just gotta get to like a nearby bed.
Yeah.
Scientists thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Oh no, a switch from far away. If only you had a bow and arrow. I respect you, stupid. Why are you stupid?
Yeah.
Nice arm, stupid. Damn, nigga, he fucking slapped you from beyond the grave. Okay, hell no.
Whack ass bridges.
Who the fuck made all this shit out of beds?
I don't fucking know. Like, why beds?
Whoever put the collar on a dragon must have made it.
The mirror called out to me.
No, no. Skelly Man's gonna pull the fucking bell.
Ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Damn, how many animals you killed?
It's not that one. Let's do it again.
Oh no, 2 snakes. That's 1 snake too many. God damn, nigga. Remember when you were expected to dead for 2 seconds?
2 seconds. I remember.
Ah, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it.
I don't like it either, but
They get that mirror and fucking get that stick. Oh yeah, he does do that. Nigga just puts everything behind his cape. How'd he get up? Did that, like, cut?
oh my god, it's up there. Oh god! Bullshit!
It's all that bed shit. That nigga was gonna grab it. Man was gonna yoink your thin neck. Oh.
Bitch. No, they can't be like that.
Okay. I call bullshit. man runs like a coward. No.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
God damn it.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling
I can
consequences.
set him free, call the dinner bell, keep him down there, or I can shoot out his other fucking eye and make him blind.
You wanna be a nigga, or you gonna teach your little girl some good shit?
God lucky I'm a fucking good person.
You gotta teach that little girl some values, dog. So she won't be a cunt.
My hands are shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope. But with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that he returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home, but only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Okay, Pasky. Okay, Pasky.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ.
I forgot which one was it, but I still remember the one where like I got trapped in like a pyramid, and you're not supposed to be greedy. I took the gold and the doors shut. I was like, "Fuck! I got the gold, though," and died.
I think that was like, I believe that was like 3.
Okay.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandma's tricks, especially the ones Jack does.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very
And she's
best
gonna beat his
seats.
ass, nigga.
Good.
The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
And he's all
I like his face.
I'm gonna beat that bitch.
I'm gonna poison the dagger.
That's fun. That's your cousin.
There should be only one to the throne.
You can set those on the nightstand.
Damn.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues. Like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
I ain't gonna tell you what to say. I'm just saying you're better than that.
I don't know. I feel like I want to go with the act of kindness, but the quick-witted, like, distraction. I mean, like,
That's cheat.
what? The quick wit?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
I ain't gonna tell you how to play your game. I'm just saying you know better.
Fuck the act of kindness.
Treat my opponents with respect. You'll be surprised what opens up to you. A lovely fellow once told me the fastest way to anyone's heart is through their stomach. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my
Tale as
life.
old as
There's no one story,
time.
I shall tell it.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place
Oh, we get
as
words
any
now?
for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Nigga just fell off the cliff.
These niggas don't even move like rat. It moves like me playing with rabbit toys, nigga.
Oh god, I gotta navigate? Oh god.
Yeah, one big rock and you're
Oh
dead.
shit.
Oh, no.
Still falling!
Yep.
Ooh, didn't see that. My bad.
Nah, you can't be cool after that, nigga. You can't be cool after that. Don't even try.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road. The
You
first
busted
sign
your
of
ass.
civilization.
mighty Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of sticky situations, but he always comes around when
What
I
is
need
Triumph?
him
Like a
most.
big guinea pig?
I don't fucking know. You know what I do know? It's not a horse.
I'm certainly not headed back that way.
So you call that a horse?
That's like a horse dog. You know, like German shepherds, if they're horses. What the fuck is that human, nigga? Fuck the horse! That's that kind of nigga you can grab by the legs and ring him out with a towel.
Hey, over here!
I could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with Triumph. You see, my first few minutes at Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
The horn!
That odd horn seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
Well, this way.
Strange tracks, blazed a trail through the forest.
Buddy.
That shit's a toy, though. Two more bunnies.
Aww.
Niggas be like, oh, these bunnies are adorable. And then they have sex, like, oh no! Oh no!
Oh shit.
Oh, what's that?
What is that? What is that? Oh, gotta go with Misty. Damn it.
You can't. 2D playing, nigga.
Buddies.
You telling me they're not fucking... they're just fucking toys at this point.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
Nah, that actually worked somehow.
Oh no!
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
I like that shit. It's because you're going around using it on everything. Like that frog.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Frog.
You ever seen a nigga like blink, but like one eye at a time?
Like, that's weird.
Wouldn't they look more like 10% more retarded doing that?
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a...
Stepped on her foot.
I think that's the voice of SpongeBob.
Either way, the Merchant of Miracles
Tom
has got
Kenny,
you
I think?
covered. But it'll cost you.
I never
I
was
risk
there.
my neck to forge the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've molded over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey, I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait! You're stuck here with me. Every gin is out. And my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality.
What year was this released?
Oh, how rude.
What year was this
Do you have
released?
any questions for me?
But the game?
Yeah.
So you're in it.
I think he might be unlisted.
Yeah, 15.
2015. Yeah. That's not me. I'll find out in the wiki.
Nope.
That's a bad wiki.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to draw out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Ugh. Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at play? This little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
Oh, it's a reboot.
But the game?
Yeah,
I
that game.
have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to
That
it.
makes me sad.
Alright, so we got like 3 options to use for a fucking wheel. 'Cause everyone else is out.
Like a
fucking
blacksmith shop of
Fun.
sorts.
So we got a shield. I think the bakery had like a stale bread or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't know what the people in the fucking potion shop had.
Probably a fucking bottle or a vase.
I stumbled
Or
upon
the cauldron.
some kind of curiosity shop. Aha! Something big
Oh.
and round. Hopefully no one would mind if I borrowed this table.
Snatched. I fucking love how he puts that under his cape.
I really didn't want this though.
Nah, you got it now, nigga.
Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna leave a little tip.
Against the knickknacks was a little
Because I took their
collection
table,
tray with
I'm
a
gonna leave some
small
money.
basket.
Because I took their table.
Because I took their table.
I fucking hate abbreviations. She gives me cancer.
Sorry.
No, it's like, which one's King's Quest? That one, nigga. Because this is called King's Quest, so I think maybe King's Quest or King's Quest 1 or I can't find King's Quest without the number, so like, is it this one? Nope. Oh, that might be.
I can't tell you.
Fucking gives me cancer, nigga. People give me cancer.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
Yeah, they got you feel bad for you and shit.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
Alright, you little. I'll call you a word.
What, a little bitch?
No worse.
That's bad.
Anything big and round should do the trick.
I thought this might do the trick.
What a clever choice! Such craftsmanship and sturdy too. Just hope you didn't pay too much. I'd hate for you to spend all your money when you've only just arrived in town, right? You ready, Mr. Fancy Cakes? I know, darling. I know. Silly question. You were born ready. Oh, wait! Before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Are you?
Oh, sounds good. I love a deal. So do I, boy. So do I. If I see one, I'll let you know. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
I wonder if he's in the wiki, nigga. He is.
Mr.
There we go.
Fancy Cakes. Ah, heel, halt, avast.
Somebody was
We
blown by it.
sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit. Thanks for the hospitality. No time to lounge, my boy. Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup. Don't forget about us working folk. Especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Yeah, I was right.
It isn't?
Yeah, Tom Kenny.
So, they said about missing bridge.
Back away. Back away. Yes, hello. Apologies. I'm late.
This is not on this wiki.
I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name.
The list, unfortunately, is
we don't have
inside
the
the
last
theater,
name.
which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off
Kyle
duty.
and
Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard once commanded must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenster fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Wolf up.
Bitch.